Hello friends, my name's Emile and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 2. Today we are continuing on with our Let's Play. This is episode 83, and in today's episode we're continuing on with the professional series. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Class R3 World Trophy, a race limited to race cars in the R3 subclass. So the straw poll voted for me to use a Dodge Viper for this particular race. There was also, it was actually a pretty close straw poll. It was between like a Nissan Fairlady Z and an Opel Astra. They both had 3 votes, and the Viper had 4 votes. So yeah, we're using the Viper. And my particular Viper for today is going to be the 2003 126 Team Zaxpeed Viper, just because it's my favourite. I was tempted to use the La Brea Competitionale, but I decided not to. So yeah, I'm going to go with this one. 300,000 credits. Let's buy it. Alright. Go to Task Manager, then go Performance. Can't be asked. I'll do it towards, like, before I end the stream off. Also, my control wire is banging on my PC case. I apologise for that. Anyways, as we have to skip across to it again. Yeah. First place prize is a Maserati race car. And that's the leaderboard. It's a bunch of JGTC cars with a few bits and bobs mixed in there. Anyways, tracks: full Suzuka Circuit, Sebring International Raceway, the Sunset Peninsula Infield Reverse, the Silverstone Grand Prix Circuit, and Road Atlanta Full. Let's start with the Suzuka Circuit first. Well, Q's here. Fucking Q's here. Ugh, alright, let's try and stretch this wire out so it doesn't bang into this fucking PC case. I can't really do anything about that, I apologise. Wasn't doing that before. Anyways, alright, take 7. I've put the AI down to easy because, again, I love close racing. I love the close racing this classic car generates. The AI are just a bit too aggressive and take the piss a little bit. So it just makes it, honestly, too difficult. Again, I'd love to sit and do this all day because it's really, really fun. But at the same time, it's just like, I do want to sort of skip through this and actually finish this episode at some point, so yeah. I'm going to put them down to easy. I know it makes the racing a bit less exciting for you folks at home, but it just makes it easier for me. Honestly, I'll probably leave the AI at this difficulty at this point in the game as well now. Just because we're getting race cars. I'm getting used to it. Yeah, I'm slowly starting to get used to it. Essentially, that's one of the reasons I went for this game. It's basically to try and trance me out of constantly relying on the rewind system. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's much better the fact that they put it into the games now. I hate those people who complain about rewinds as well, because they're like, oh, you can't rewind, that's cheating. It's like, well, here's the thing, alright? It's only in single player. It's not affecting your experience, is it? No, it's not. Well then, fuck off. Essentially, that's my line when it comes to the rewind system. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're gonna have issues into there. Nice. What episode is this? This is episode 83. So 7. Well, technically 7 more to go after this. I think 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, yeah. I was just about to say that I like Dirt 3's rewind system. I found it a bit clunky, to be honest with you. I like the idea you can rewind to whatever point you want to. It was always, like, getting used to it at first, though. Like, you got this big fucking, like, replay system, essentially, where it's like you can skip back fully, you can rewind here, you can rewind there. It was a bit confusing at first, but yeah, it's not a bad little system. I like Forza 6's way of doing it personally. I wish you could sort of segment it a bit more yourself, but I guess, you know, sometimes you can't do what you want to do. 7 more to go. Woo! Yes. And then we are done with Forza Motorsport 2, and my god, it'll be glorious. I love this game, but, you know, I've been playing this game now since June, and now we're in September, so, yeah. Shit, it might have even been before June. I might have, yeah, I think I started streaming this in, like, May. Like, May 15th, I think, was the first Forza 2 stream, so... Yeah, it's been a long time coming. It really has. But, yeah. This is by far and away the longest LP I've ever done, I can tell you that much. This makes Gran Turismo 2 look like GT2 was more parts, sure, but it makes that game look like a walk in the park, because most of the nice thing with GT2 is most of the episodes of that game were like 7 minutes, because it was like the it was mostly just manufacturer racing. With this, oh, it's a whole nother kettle of fish. It's like every episode is almost an hour long at this point. It's like, yeah. Like, every episode since, like, episode 40 has been at least about a half an hour, if not 40 minutes. And the ones recently have all been, like, an hour long, so, yeah. It's refreshing. The first Forza 2 stream was in June. Fair enough. So, yeah. Long time coming. I am looking forward to finishing it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. With Gran Turismo 2, I wanted more of it. With this game, no. Also, I guess I really need to figure out what the next LP is going to be. I don't think it's going to be GT4 anymore because my PlayStation doesn't like Gran Turismo 4. It doesn't boot it properly, and I've tried several discs of it. There is a way to get it to work in my PS2 because it used to work back in the day, so I'll try and work on getting that working. If it doesn't, then we'll do Gran Turismo 3, basically. Because I'm gonna definitely do a Gran Turismo game after this. Or, well, actually, there's another LP in between them, you know. But yeah, the next major LP is going to be a Gran Turismo game, because I kind of miss doing those Gran Turismo games. I just do. They were fun. So, yeah, GT3 or GT4. Not sure which one it's going to be, but it's going to be one of those two. I guess GT3 makes more sense from a consistency standpoint. And to be honest with you, it's actually probably, yeah, I'd go with that. So yeah, Gran Turismo 3, then Gran Turismo 4. There'll probably be another Forza LP in there, though. The next LP should be... Yeah, okay, sure, that technically is the next LP, technically speaking. I don't even know. Europe Racer, oh, fucking hell. I'm not sure when Europe Race is going to be. That might just be a fun little distraction during Gran Turismo 3, but we'll see. I need to order that cable, actually, that I need. Yeah, I'll do that at some point. Because I need a specific cable in order to record as a PlayStation 3. Because that makes it easy to record PS1 games with. Essentially. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to Gran Turismo 3. I think that's going to be or Gran Turismo 4, I should say. Again, I'd prefer to do 4 over 3, but if I have to do 3, then I don't mind doing 3. Looking forward to both of those. Oh, I'm not sure how long Gran Turismo 3 is going to be. I would imagine a while. There's quite... that's the thing. GT3 isn't as big as GT4, but it's still a pretty long game. Oh, and as far as I'm aware, there's a 20-lap race around... GT3 will be full of Pink Vits memes. I believe there is something involving the Vits, which is like a 20... or Yaris, I should say. There's something involving the Yaris where it's like a fucking 20-lap run around or the test course, or something like that, or 10 laps with Yarises or something. That doesn't sound like it's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of hold X, holding X, holding X, still holding fucking X. That's not going to be a fun one, but... You know. Yeah, alright. Anyways, we are in the lead. As you can see, names passing under the bridge there, so... But yeah, but Daniel, it won't be full of Pink Vits memes, it'll be full of Pink Yaris memes, because it's actually Yaris, and I refuse to call it Vits, I'm going to call it Yaris the entire way through. Although, speaking of which, I've seen a lot of Vitzes in England recently, which is a bit strange. I don't know why, but... I don't know why you'd import a Toyota Yaris, but... Apparently some people do. Maybe they came with better engines in Japan. I don't really know. But... Yeah, also, my first car in Gran... I'm fairly certain my first car in Gran Turismo 3 is gonna really... People are gonna really like my first car I pick in GT. Actually... Hey, David. Welcome to stream. Glad to see you streaming. Thanks, buddy. Yep. It's a Vitz. Nope, it's a Yaris. When they imported the game over here, the game lists the Toyota as the Toyota Yaris, not the Toyota Vitz. Therefore, I'm going to call it the Yaris, not the Vitz. It's a Yaris. It's what it is. Eventually. I don't know if they changed the badging to represent that. I don't know. I think they have like a Yaris Euro edition or something. Ooh, okay, that was a weird old little twitch there. I think the tyres are starting to get smoked on this car. How are the tyres looking? Yeah, they're not looking that bad. What will your first car be in GT3? Oh, you'll have to wait and see. I think I have an idea, though. I think I have an idea. Because technically it is the best car you can get at the time. What do you think your and Daniel's first car is going to be? Daniel's going to have a rocking horse. You're going to have a fucking, I don't know, Nissan Micra supercharged. And they do exist. They really do exist. I like how it says Inno on the back of this car. Whatever that means. Just Inno. Oh, it says it on the front as well. Inno. Galleria Inno. You're going to blow up sometime soon. Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. The reviews are, yeah, I like the reviews. I'm tempted to sort of change them up. Well, I've already changed them up, but I'm sort of constantly working on the reviews at the moment. Because before I was doing reviews that were always kind of the same, kind of stale, but yeah, now I've changed them around. Anyways, that's the point standing for this first race. It isn't going to tell you much. 49,950 credits, level 1 with the car, which means 50% discount on differential upgrades. There is no happy medium in difficulty. It goes from baby to difficult to impossible. Yeah, basically. I want the supercharged Micra. Yeah, the modern Micra comes with a supercharger. I hope it's not a PT loser. Well then. I'm not saying what it might or might not be, but... Anyways, next race, Sebring International Full Course. Take 2, because fucking brake-checking assholes in front of me. Through the first corner, halfway through it for some reason. Right, let's go... Yeah, okay, that's a much better way through the field. This is annoying checking the rain in Forza 6. I don't mind Sebring in the rain all that much. I know there's a few nasty fucking puddles on this track, so... If you pick us, we will unsub. I mean, you can unsub if you want. Don't really care. I pick whatever I like. If I want to pick the PT Cruiser, I'll pick the PT Cruiser. If I want to pick the fucking Escudo as my first car, because I will have 10 million credits because I played through GT Concept, then I'll select the fucking Escudo. You don't tell me what to do. Also, not gonna lie, with GT3, I'm actually kind of tempted to play through the time trial mode first, which will give me access to a special car. Okay. I think my plan with GT3, I kind of want to do the license tests. I might do the license tests on camera in GT3. I haven't really decided yet. I may potentially do the license tests on camera. I'm not going for like all bronzes or anything, because I don't think you get any cars for silver in GT3. I think you have to get like gold or nothing. So what I'll probably do with GT3 is it's likely it will essentially be... The first 3 episodes will be license tests. A personal transport will always win GT. Of course it will. But yeah. Basically, the way it's going to work probably is I'll do the license tests, then I'm going to do the arcade time trials before I even step foot into the main game. Because, yeah, the arcade mode actually has a purpose in that game, essentially. You have to complete the time trials. I don't think you have to do anything else in the arcade mode. If someone can confirm it, feel free. Yeah, I think in GT3 you have, well, I know you have to complete the time attacks as part of the thing, as part of like sort of the main game. I'm not sure about if you have to complete anything else in arcade mode. GT Sport, nope. This ends this question's answered, just no. Anyways. I like it has a purple sun visor. This car has so many clashing colours on it, I like it a lot. It's got green, it's got red, it's got yellow, and it's got purple all in like one front shot. It's pretty fantastic. It's also got several different colours of green on it, which is nice, because I really like the colour green. Also, I need to break into this corner before I itch my ear. Itch my ear? Itch my nose. That's what I'm itching. I know which body part I'm trying to stimulate with. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Ugh. I need to clean my glasses. I can't see anything. Oh well, fuck it. Finishing this race. And then I'll do it. Let's just kill the cone, because why not? Kill the cone, I am the cone. I am the cone. I am the table. I don't know. Ugh. Right. Lovely jabbly. Do you know what, actually? To be honest, I like the Forza series better than the GT series. GT, it felt a bit slow to start, but in Forza it felt faster. Yeah, I think the problem... I've never enjoyed racing on Sebring. Hey, 7. Daniel now knows the names of some wrestlers. Hey, Lamal. Anyways. Yeah, Forza... I think the thing I have with Forza and Gran Turismo is I really like Gran Turismo up to, like, the 4th game. And then they basically killed the game by... They basically killed their own series by delaying GT5 and making it as underwhelming as possible. Essentially, GT5 was not terrible, but it was not a great game. It really was not. In my opinion, I liked it. Well, I don't even... Do I even like it? I don't even think I like GT5. And you see, the problem is, by the time Gran Turismo 5 came out, there had been 3 Forza Motorsport titles, which were very good and critically acclaimed and all the rest of it. And they were working on the 4th game. And then by the time Gran Turismo 6 came out, which many people say is just basically Gran Turismo 5.5, you know, fucking Forza Motorsport 5 had came out, you know. There was 6, like, there was a load more series into the, well, series. Gran Turismo has just killed itself on being delayed constantly. Hopefully it can make a revival. I'd like to see it do that, but ultimately I just cannot see it at this point. I really can't see it. I think Forza is the superior series just because they didn't sit and spin their wheels for so long. I hate that when you have to clean your glasses. I have a pair nearsighted. I can't see anything at about like 25 centimeters away, so buy a used car and do the Sunday Cup. You don't do that in GT3. Because you buy a new car, and you don't do that in GT6 because it forces you to buy a car, which is a bit weird. I had GT5 XL edition. Yeah, I didn't like Gran Turismo 5 at all. You know, the game was actually really kind of broken. Like, fucking, I'm gonna stop swearing, I apologize. The problem, Forza had a better sense of speed. Yeah. I also think Forza, in my opinion, and I know I'm going to get my head turned off for this, I think Forza has the best handling system as well, personally. It's just more my cup of tea. The cars have a lot more feel into them, whereas in GT it just seems like the cars just have a feel of understeer more than anything. But yeah, GT5, it was broken. Like, they had things where it's like, oh, the racing truck series, and the problem is, you couldn't buy a truck from the dealership, so you had to essentially wait for a truck to pop up in the used car dealership, and that could take forever and ever. It just... Then they had the B-Spec mode tacked onto it, and they tried to treat B-Spec as sort of more than it actually is. You know, they tried to teach it as, you know, basically the second way to play, you know. Ooh. Overcooked it a bit into there. But yeah, they treat it as sort of its own separate entity, which it really shouldn't be treated as. B-Spec mode is nowhere near at the level where you can treat it like that. You know, I mean, just look at fucking... look at Rhino's LP, you know. He hates B-Spec. I would imagine he hates doing the B-Spec stuff now. Because he had to basically play through the entirety of the game again in B-Spec mode. Which, I mean, I don't know. I guess it works good for live streaming. If he wasn't live streaming, I would basically say he'd probably have gone insane. Which I wouldn't have blamed him for, because, yeah, it's ridiculous, but... Yeah, we'll have to see how I get along with Gran Turismo 5. I think 5 might be a good stepping stone to 4, because at least 5... Oh, sorry, we'll have to see how well I get along with 3. So my dad asked me if I want to take care of a car. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. MX-5. Why did he ask you that? I'm kind of confused. You can't insure an MX-5. Be rest assured from someone who lives in the UK and has tried looking at MX-5s before. Have fun insuring them, because believe you me, it does not end well. You can get the DeLorean in B-Spec mode. I mean, yeah, some of the price cars were cool in B-Spec mode. It's just like the whole thing of the game was like a bit pointless though, wasn't it? Like that whole... Like, why was that its own separate entity? Like, B-Spec mode was nowhere near as well developed to be at that point. I tried B-Spec mode and, like, I fully upgraded a Yaris for, like, I think they had, like, a Yaris competition or something. I fully upgraded this Toyota Yaris, and the guy who was driving it still didn't win. It's like, wow, you know. Oh, and I have the level system as well. My aunt has an MX-5, but so someone needs to take care of it. I mean, sounds kind of cool if you want to. Taking care of cars isn't that hard, just start them. Well, with an MX-5 you probably want to start up every week, just make sure it's running alright. Yeah. Also, NA MX-5 rust badly, so just keep an eye out for that. This car has short gears and I like that. Alright, we are almost about to cross the finishing line anyways. So if we go around this corner. And... Emile! Right, I'm going to clean these. Yeah, right, anyways. That is the point standing in case you're interested. And we move on to the next race. 50,000 credits. And we get to level 2 with the car. Transmission and driveline once again. Again, getting these things for Dodge doesn't actually matter at this point, considering I believe I've fully leveled up Dodge. But sure. Anyway, Sunset Peninsula Infield is next. You're basically sitting and watching a race instead of racing yourself. Yeah, basically that's sort of what it is. I do not like that, so. Alright, here we go. Ah. Lovely, lovely drink. Right. Luckily, Sunset has a pretty big starting grid place. CM Punk, am I right? CM Punk was cool. I wish he was still in the WoE. He had an awesome theme song. He had Cult of Personality, which was an awesome, awesome theme song. I need to watch the match, actually, at Money in the Bank 2011. I have the network now, so I should probably get on that. Sooner rather than later. Most boring aspect of GT5, pretty much. Yeah, you're definitely not wrong there. I mean, to be honest with you, GT5, even if when it was fully working, was a little bit of a snooze fest. Basically just felt to me like Gran Turismo 4 with a little bit more flair to it. Or not even that far. So how should I crash the MX-5? I like B-Spec mode. Yeah, I like B-Spec mode, I just don't like the fact it had its own separate career. I just thought that was crap. Like, B-Spec mode is literally, its only real use is when you're in an endurance race or you're in a normal race and you can't be asked to race, essentially. It's just basically like, oh hey, instead of making it its actual game mode, it should have just stayed as it was, which was basically, oh hey, I can't be asked to drive this race, I'm just gonna hire a driver to do it for me. That's how it should have been. Well, it wasn't, so. Which was a bit of a shame, like. Anyways, we've got 10 seconds on the car behind. Yeah, he wasn't wrong about it, the AI basically going from baby difficulty to difficult to amazing. You know, they really didn't balance the AI particularly well for this game. There we go, around there. In this game, actually, this game doesn't have a B-Spec mode. You can hire a driver for the races you don't want to do. That could have ended a lot worse than it did. Yeah, man. Right. Look at all those packed grandstands. People are really excited about this particular race, I guess. I don't know. Hint, they're not actually interested in this race at all. As you can probably tell if you look at them, they're like, why are we watching this? It's like, I don't know. Why are you watching this? Memes. Excuse me. Anyways. So if this is episode 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. Okay, that does make sense. I was just trying to work it out in my head. How this whole fucking LP is actually working, because it's an interesting one to think about, because we've essentially got endurance rate. I don't know. A lot of people, when they play this game, essentially did all the endurance races at the end, and I just decided that I'd do sort of mix it up and just do professional enduro, professional enduro, professional enduro. Just because that works better for me. Can't wait for Horizon 3. Yeah, it's looking pretty cool. So excited. Hype. Around here. Smashing the gas. I got enough speed. And I think that's how the song goes, innit? And on the brakes. I do like that you're in the festival. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that works out in the whole gameplay. If you get a mod of Centurino. Yeah, you can't pre-order the Ultimate Edition. You can't do that here in the UK because there is no physical copies of the Ultimate Edition in the UK for reasons. Just like with this game, they did an Ultimate Edition of Forza 2, which you could not get in the UK, which is a bit bollocks. Might get it on eBay in a few months. Yeah, I'm sure people will probably sell them off if you wanted them. The Centurino's cool. I don't know. Can't really say much about it, to be honest with you. It's a cool car, I guess. I don't know. Just looks like a Huracan with more lipstick to me. Which is fine, but I wish you started from scratch like in the original. Yeah, I do as well. The one thing with Horizon 2 is you can never really tell sort of what you were. Like, are you a returning champ to the festival in Horizon 2? Or are you a different character to who you were in the first? It's like, yeah. it just does not work. It's always a weird dynamic. That's one of the things with Forza Horizon 2 is it's just... I wish that game had a story mode. I really do. Or come back as a championship and have to... Yeah, basically that's what I thought it might be about, but... Someone must hate one of the wrestlers, I keep saying. I'll just hate Wolby. No, I think Q just doesn't like you. So... It's Q who keeps timing you out. Have a word with him. Oh, so glorious. Come around here. Forza Horizon 1 had the best story. I think you're the same character. I have no idea. I wish they'd brought Alice back from Horizon 1 at least. She should at least... Actually, that's one thing. Oh my god, I hope Horizon 3 has got rid of that fucking... Dick Sniff, who was your companion. I hate everything. Hold on. That fucking Dick Sniff, who was the lead guy in Horizon 2. What was his name? Ben. He was a twat. I hate Ben. I much preferred Alice. Because Alice didn't speak unnecessary bollocks unless she needed to. Well, other than the discount signs, when you have all the discount signs saying, oh hey, have you seen them? And it's like, no I haven't, because I haven't. Have your word then, I don't care. Fair enough. Fucking... I don't know, Q, first stream back and you're already back onto killing Daniel. I do not mind this. Anyways. Oh, lap 6 of 7. 42 seconds behind is the other car. This game really is far too easy when it's not easy. It really is. It's pretty ridiculous when you think about it. Pretty ridiculous, man. Oh, so glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend. I don't know why that's in my head. Oh, I do, because I was listening to it earlier. But it's fun. Again, I'm not stopping you. You're a mod. You do what you need to do, sir. You just do it. I don't really care. I wish I could join in. Join in the fun. Oh yeah, right. You're on mobile, aren't you? Never mind. Can you not like hold people's names or something? And then can't wait for the body kits and the buggies. I haven't been paying that much attention to the game. Again, I'm doing my usual thing where it comes to games that I'm excited with, where I basically don't pay all that much attention to them. Just because I don't like getting too hyped. Like Horizon 3, I'm not even that ridiculously hyped for, so... Just because I haven't really been paying attention. I saw the E3 trailer, I saw a Black Panther interview, that is all I've seen on Horizon 3. Oh, and the car list as well. Well, yeah, it'll probably be a good game. It's a Horizon game. I don't think it's going to be able to beat the first game. The setting is also still a little bit of a stickler for me, personally. I'm not a huge fan of the idea of Australia as the setting, but hope it's better than NFS 2015, sir. It will be. I can assure you it will be. Also, that was a dumb move. Simon Curtis Super Psycho Love. I was listening to that for nearly 30 hours. Wow, I don't know what that is. Overhauled paint editor. The paint editor's always been pretty alright. The vinyl stuff, I wish it had NFS 2015. You should listen to it, see how you like it. I may very well do at some point. I don't know. I'm one of these people where if you ask me to listen to something new, I'll be like, yeah, I'll do it, and then probably forget about it for a few months. So. NFS 2015 has the best paint editor. Yeah, you're really not wrong. You really are not wrong. Then again, I guess maybe you can't make that interesting a paint editor if you have more, like, 7 times more cars than that game did. Which it does. Anyways, that's round 3 over and done with. Scores, as usual. There you go. 50,138 credits. Car levels up to level 3. 50% discount on intake upgrades. So that's nice. That's nice. Alright, moving on. Next race, Silverstone full circuit, I believe. Which is nice. Nice. Yeah, I agree with you there. NFX 2015 had the better paint editor. There's no real way around it. It did. Even though it was a bit clunky at times. I think the Forza, like the general sort of positioning of stuff, Forza has everything to learn from. Take 2, because that's what happens if you try and read chat. Ever heard of Future Diary or Mirai Nikki? I have not heard of either of those, sir. Neither of them. Anyways, let's dip down the inside of everyone. Oh, try and get... There we go. Alright. We are out the way of every single person, which is nice. Alright. 6 laps of the full Silverstone circuit, because it's not like I did Enduro around here recently. I think the last race actually heads to Road Atlanta, which again, didn't do that recently, did I? Oh, wait. Never mind. I did do that recently. Itchy leg. Not too long until the Automotion Light campaign. Hey. That's cool. Yeah, it'll finally give some of the stuff purpose. Finally give automation purpose, although then again I've still sunk like 80 hours into it, even though it still has no purpose and enjoyed it fully, so... Yeah, you know. But it'll be pretty cool. When it has... That may be my next playthrough. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I could play through automation. I don't know. It's too complicated for me. Like, I really like the game. I play it a lot, but I wouldn't do a video on it. Essentially. Just because everything is too complicated. Like, I'm slightly better than fail races, but at the same time, not great. Only 80 hours. Yeah. Only. You have 350 hours. Yeah, but that's because you're sad and you don't have to work. Basically. Anyways. The character... Yugo Gassi is basically the cover character for the song Super Psycho Love Future Diary. And, oh, is it like a Japanese thing? I'm not too... You're going to have to bear with me. I'm not too brushed up on the whole weeaboo Japanese stuff. It isn't really my thing. But what is the actual song? Like, what thing is it? Like, what genre? Oh, it's an anime. Yeah, sorry, I don't really do anime, I'm afraid. It just really isn't my thing. I've got nothing against it, per se. It's just not something I particularly enjoy watching. I've tried. It just doesn't work. Stop timing me out, please. I mean, I'm not timing you out. It's not me you have to ask to stop timing you out. It's the omen in the sky. Aye. More than what you bargained for. Stop timing you out. Please don't stop timing you out. Wow. You don't understand what you should... Sakura Blur! You people. Sometimes really confuse me. What? Okay. Anyways. Is Q here? He's probably lurking. I'm not sure, you can't... Q's like the Spanish Inquisition, you never know if he's there or not, and then all of a sudden just, you know, one look away, one look back, boom, you're gone. That's the way Q works. And that's good. He's a good little mod. Anyways. Let's try and drive in the forward-facing camera. Let's try and drive with this Forza racing camera. Here we go. Does Simon Curtis is a pop genre singer? Fair enough. Does anyone know how to dispose of a large amount of Dr. Pepper cans without anyone knowing? Stab the person who isn't supposed to know. There you go. Anyways. 3 laps to go. Ah, the cans. Smash it into pieces. I mean, I guess you can smash cans into... Well, they more just sort of fold. Blow it up. Fair enough. That's another interesting way of doing things. God. I'm quite tired. Ugh. Fire, lots of fire. Fight fire with fire. The ending is near. Fight fire with fire. Crushing with fear, you all shall die. Yeah. Use a hammer. That's one way of doing things. You can use hammers. Hammers will get through. Make a robot. Well then. I guess that's something you can do. I'm sorry, Silverstone's a really boring track. it genuinely is. Just a kind of boring track, Silverstone. There isn't really much going on at Sylvie. You know. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate Silverstone. Just there's nothing really going on here. Excuse me. How about Nightcore? Not usually my sort of thing, I'm afraid. I mean, it's alright, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really listened to all that much Nightcore. Yeah. No. Instructions unclear, enslaved humanity. Well then. There we go. Also little poles and little cones. All line the track because I'm a terrible driver and I ran them all to hell. Nightcore, what the fuck is that? Nightcore is an actual group. Ew, I thought it was a genre. They're an actual group, are they? Fair enough. Yeah, Nightcore's essentially when they speed up songs, so. Not that kind of robot. Well then. Drugs. Too late. Well then. RIP humanity. How bad are these tyres looking? Again, this car seems to get to like almost 30% wear and all of a sudden the tyres start to feel really gammy on this. It's a strange bit of kit. Anyways. I meant build a wall. Oh, fucking hell. Daniel and Robot Walls, for some reason you're obsessed. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard I try. Keep that in mind. They give credit to the original artist. Nice. So they're not douchebags then. Huzzah. I'm losing the first round. Well then. And before Ethanol's actually been on Robot Wars and Daniel never noticed. I'm being held at can point. Wow. Well then. Interesting. Really shouldn't have changed up gear there, but whatever. It doesn't matter because we're almost on the final lap. And then we can get off Silverstone because Silverstone, as I previously said, is really boring. I mean, it is, isn't it? Just look how flat it is. Look at it. It's so flat. There's literally nothing. It's all this track is. It's just nothingness. I didn't help build nuts. Fair enough. I mean, nuts was shit though. So kind of explains itself really. Also, I think nuts was a Z, not an S, because edgy and I don't know, man. I don't know. I would build a robot, but I can't build anything. Well, there's still time to learn, I guess. I don't know. I can't build anything either. I can't build a computer, for example. You helped build nuts. I would take an RC car and fortify it. Well then. No, actually a bad idea. I had to fall to lose it all. Why is Linkin Park in my head? I don't even like Linkin Park. Hey, someone even figured. Yeah, I don't even like Linkin Park. Why the fuck am I singing along to... I don't even know anymore. I'm quite tired, apparently. I'm still wanting to record another episode after this, though. I want to do one more endurance race, so I can catch up on what I missed out on, because then that actually means I can wrap this game up in a fewer streams, so... Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Anyways, that's the points. I'll go through the points in depth on the final round. So yeah, and it's level 4 with the car, which means 50% discount on turbo upgrades. So yay. I'm breaking the habit. Hey, that's a good... Okay, I don't like Linkin Park, but I do have to admit I do like Breaking the Habit. That is a very good song, actually. Also, my ears are ringing, which isn't great. Here we go. That's why the Forza Horizon series is better. You can actually jump. Well then. Anyways, final round. Road Atlanta, full course for 7 laps. So, yeah, that's pretty exciting, I guess. Road Atlanta's a lot less boring and drab than Silverstone, so... Yeah. Also, this Ferrari is apparently going to try and push me off the road, so I'm going to try and fight back. Calsonic not conceding his line, as per usual. And I'm just going to jump up past this Supra. There we go. I know my next music video, so my god. Nice. Also, I think we're thinking the same, so, you know. Build a robot. I have like 4 ideas. No, he tried to play Robot Arena. It didn't play well with his... Or something didn't work. I don't know what it was. Something didn't work though. He was on about it on Discord. So. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I had to fall to lose it all. Let's go through here. Go through here. Alright. Try not to spit our car into a wall there. That could end pretty horrifically. And by pretty horrifically, of course, I mean tragically. Ethanol, what did you do to Nuts? Again, Nuts was spelt with a Z. Get it right, you idiots. Weapons. Nuts didn't even have weapons. It shows. Or did it? I thought it just had like 2 minions and a flipper, and that was sort of it. I did watch the first episode, and I think the first episode was the one where Nuts was on it, so... think I remember nuts. I had to fall to MasterCard. MasterCard. This car is sponsored by MasterCard. It got wrecked by Carbide. Yep, I remember that. I actually did see the first episode. I haven't watched any of the subsequent episodes, but I did see. I think it's over now, isn't it? Anyway, it isn't like the season ended or something. It didn't last long. Like I remember watching the first episode, not watching it for a couple of weeks, and I think NerdCube tweeted out on Twitter saying, "Wow, this was a really good final ending to the series." And it's like, Jesus. Nice. Wait, you didn't actually believe in Daniel, did you? I hope not. I still don't know what Nuts is. Nuts was a pretty bad robot that I believe got torn to shreds, literally. I think it lost its... one of its wheels went flying, its weapons died, it killed its minions. Then it sort of got taped together, I think. And then it died again. It didn't do particularly well. Let's just put that away. Damn, you stupid. You're stupid. What's 9 plus 10? 19. Simple, really, innit? Also, I like how this is an R3 car, yet apparently my best lap is only 0.5 down on what I set with that Viper Comp Coupe. I think that Viper... Like, here's the thing. I think the Viper Comp Coupe is too overpowered for R4 class, but these Viper ACRs are kind of underpowered for R3. Like, the best R3 car is probably that Supra. Probably. So. It's interesting. It looks like something F&O would make. One of them. Speed. Power. Power and speed. I don't know. Right. Just build a flipper. Well done. The robots I build at fast boxes with saw blades. Well, that basically describes most of the old robots in Robot Wars. Most of the new ones are like more complex. The older ones though were literally just big sword blades on big metal boxes, essentially. Sort of the way they worked. I mean, it works, certainly. Can't deny that. And you can't teach that. I don't know. Hey, a 119.1. That's actually pretty cool. An axe. Well, if you put an axe on it, it becomes, God, what was his name? Silver one. I don't know, he was pretty good in the first few seasons, though. I had a model of him. Robot Arena 2 has a 4x5 free access. Wait, what? Stream is sad, apparently. Nothing on this end reporting it as sad, though. It's glitching. Hold up. Alright. Anyways, carrying on. Don't know why the fuck he was doing that. Everything on this end said it was fine, so I don't know what was going on there. Saws. Robots are way too light and fly up into the air despite weighing 800 kilograms. 800 kilograms is more than my car weighs. Well, actually, it's not quite. I think my car's like my car's under 900 kilograms. So the Sesento is Also, is the stream fine now? I lowered the quality a bit. In hopes that would sort of preserve it for a bit longer. Robots weigh 110 kilograms. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty heavy, but they're alright. I don't know. I think there are some robots that weigh like 2 tons. I think Matilda weighs like 1.5 tons or something. She's a heavy bitch. Build a robot with a spin bar like carbide. Yeah, but I mean the issue with carbide is he needed time to charge it up. If he couldn't charge up his like spinning bar, he wasn't great. Oh, on Robot Arena 2. Yeah. I have boxes with blades. I meant IRL. I mean, he's not going to build a robot in real life, is he? Look at him. I don't know. God. Do you know, actually, I'm going to record that endurance on the on another day. I just don't feel particularly lively enough to do it right now. Plus, there's a few other bits I want to get done tonight. And I also want to have a drink. So, yeah, I'll probably end the stream off after this race, and then we'll pick streaming up either tomorrow or Saturday. I'm not sure which of the two. But yeah, if I do a long stream on Saturday, that'll bring us up from what, 84, 85, 86. Yeah, I'm not sure. What I can tell you is that Forza 2 will be done by the end of next week. That I'm calling it there, essentially. It will. Excuse me. Forza 2 will end at the end of next week, which would be lovely if I can get it finished by then. It really would be something nice to, yeah, finish off and be done with it. Again, I've enjoyed LPing this game. Not enjoying the end game though. Hey, low bandwidth, whatever. Anyways. So there's the points overall. The NSX came out least with 2, Panos on 4, Skyline on 11, which is kind of surprising actually. M3 GTR 13, F430 with 22. The Viper GTSR actually beat the F430, which is pretty cool. And the GTS Supra came out on top overall in their little pack, 48,000 credits. We reached level 5 with the car, which of course means 30% discount on cams and engine block. I'll probably do react to tomorrow, to be honest with you. Or the next time I stream, I should say. I'm not sure when. Anyways, 75,000 credits for finishing that. And our prize car is... it's so pretty. Oh, I'm using you a lot. Yes, I like you a lot. Anyways, that is it for this episode of Forza Motorsport 2 Let's Play. In the next episode, we're going to be heading back over to the endurance races and taking a look at the Porsche Großer Preis von Nürburgring. So join me for that. Also, apparently this can join the... Oh, okay, so it's not the J... Okay. Anyways, yeah. Thank you all very much for watching, friends. My name has been The Real Emile, and until next time, farewell.